How's it going out there, shipheads? Welcome back to Trek Mods, and welcome back to my spaceship remix. This is the Miranda / Hornet refit build, part 3. Got the saucer of the Miranda. I almost said we got the sausage of the Miranda, but we got the saucer. Maybe we'll throw some sausage into this before the end. We'll see. So we got the saucer. Got some of my top part made here, but before I continue filling in the sides of this, I need to make the bottom part so that I can connect them up around together. I'm going to put the back piece, I'm going to put this piece in so that I can get an idea of how much I need to squeeze it down, because I want those shuttle bay doors to become the impulse engines, and I don't want to cut any of them off. So I may have to pinch this in a little bit once it's up there, but I'm not sure. I could maybe even just move it forward a touch. That helps fill it in more. Although that covers up the circular details that I was worrying about. I like those. I think that would look cool if I light block the inside, except for where that is. I could leave that. Have a bit of light coming through there. I think that would be pretty interesting. For now, I need to start wrapping this around, because I have to come around this. We're going to connect up to the bottom like a clamshell. On my Excelsior build, I was able to get some holes in there for some light to come through. Try that again. It almost looks like there's a gap there and this can come off, but it doesn't. It's one piece. Oh, and it's not one piece. It does come out. Well, look at that. Interesting. Never noticed that. So I can pop this dome off and have an easier time working on it. That's an interesting feature of this model. That'll make it a lot easier for me to drill into here and here. But there's not much right there. Since this comes out, perhaps I could just add a little bit to this. Just build this out so it's a little thicker. We can get rid of these little pins. That's not necessary. Interesting design. That's weird. Okay, let's get cracking. Roll that starship footage. Okay, so before I start building the bottom part, I just want to get these corners off, smooth this out a bit. It's really sharp. I want to be able to build onto the right shape. So I'm just going to do a bit of filing here, and then I'm going to beef up the corners with some glue and baking soda, thicken that up so that I can file this down. I want to round down all these edges, so I need some material in here because I'll end up filing through the corner, but it won't matter because that'll be thick enough. Okay, I've got the guitar block out here for filing purposes. So I've got a bit of a I have a bit of a step right there. Just gonna fill that in real quick. I like using the thinner stuff for this. Kind of have to. If you use the gel sort of super glue, it doesn't really soak into the baking soda very well. It just kind of forms a crust on top, which is not what you want. You want it to soak right in and saturate the whole thing. And there we go. Easy peasy, George and Wheezy. I happen to know that most of my audience will know who that is. Some of you might not, but I think most of y'all get it. Okay, so gonna dump a big pile of it right in there. All right. Hard and solid, just the way she likes it. Scraped and filed, the other way she likes it. Okay, got a curvy one for the corner here. Okay, got those corners nicely rounded down. So I just want to take some sandpaper and, well, I didn't do this part. Okay, got the back of it smoothed out a bit. I'll hit that with some sandpaper. There's still a bit of a lip there. Ooh, that music starting. 30 seconds. Okay, looks like I gotta pause it for now. Okay, so I got my bottom piece here. I kind of want to copy this, but I'm just gonna make it thinner. Okay, I want to get that back piece on there. Okay, so I'm gonna move this forward a bit because the back part narrows kind of more to where I'd like it to be. So when I connect it to the bottom, I'm gonna make it come across this way and connect down through here. because I'm ending up right so I'm lining this up right with the cutaway. Covers the entire hole. I have a cool idea for these circular details. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, gonna cut this on the inside so that I'll keep this little edge here. Then that way I can have something to connect onto just to help me keep that shape. I'm going to cut through here on the inside. Okay, so I think for the bottom, I'm going to use this piece of the lamp here. It's going to give me a nice contour. I would just like to cut this part out. So I'm going to cut around that part. Carve this out because I don't want this to come up through there. Okay, so I got that cut out. Let's see if I got it. It's gonna fit in there pretty well. So that's gonna come down sort of like a little belly. Will be something like that. So now the tough part for me is going to be connecting these two together. I'll have to cut this part off. Let's get it cut about here. Now I'm not sure about the end shape of this. I might cut this back. Try and get that shape. This will be up in here, so this will probably be cut out on an arc so that this piece fits in. This will be cut off, something like right there. Okay, so I got to worry about connecting these two together. Okay, just gonna get a piece of tape. Okay, so I just got that held in place temporarily. temporarily in place so that I can hold this up. So I'm gonna need to fill in this. Oh, this is hard. This is where you need to know math. I was introduced to math, but we never became friends. Okay, I want to get this attached onto here. Put some reinforcing pieces. Oh, of course. Okay, phone memory filled up again. So I was not recording. I have no idea for how long until I look back at the footage, but I made these pieces and I got this temporarily attached so we can start to see the shape of our ship. It's looking pretty ship shape. Move that down out of the way. That's going to be cut. We're going in like this. So we're going to look something like that. Fill the sides in. Okay, so I want this thing in here like this. So I'm going to add a couple more of these little braces right here. Just right here, a piece of this Walmart one will do it. Okay, that'll do it. Just so the oh. God dang it, I dropped my dang glue cap. Oh, I found it though. Okay, so just drip drip, little sloppy slop on there. And a pressy press. Okay. Similar right here. Now I should be able to put this up on here with a little bit of something to sit on. Okay, I gotta get rid of this little, it's like a little raised part there. Okay, so this is like a, well, it's for a light, so it's translucent. I'm gonna do something on the bottom of this, obviously. Probably be a few windows just around the edge or under the edge. And then maybe we'll have something cool lighten up the bottom there. Okay, I'm gonna glue this in place. Put a little here. Here. Some on this part. Tiny gap there. That'll be fixed. And I should have traced that shape so that I could make a little collar for right there, because I've got a bit of a gap. Yeah, what about the piece that came off of there? That'll do it. Just a little bit that I trimmed off the edge here. I can use some of that. See the little spot right there? Just a little drip and a little drop. I'll put some in between the seams right here. It's all gonna be hidden inside, never to be seen. Okay. See if I can get a bit into this edge right here, and then hit it with some of the baking soda. Cool. Same thing on this side. Now, I don't know if I'm getting this into the frame or not, but just filling in this gap. Not really a gap, it's just where the lip of the brace sticks over. And I'm just strengthening it. Woe is me. Sweet little fan. All right. My number one fan. Well, it's not my biggest fan, but at least it's happy. Okay, enough screwing around. What's this here? On the outside or the inside? Okay, bottom, top. Pop it on. Okay, so it's looking like what I want, or something like what I had in mind. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in the books. We're gonna call it part 3 of the Miranda Hornet refit. So all you scale model scallywags out there, I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching Trek Mods and the Miranda Hornet refit. We'll be back.